Right, and this is a second varsity 4, remember, too. So this means 3 strong 4s from MIT.
All right, a fun race up on the next schedule here are our men's and women's quads. So this is the first year that Dad Vail's is actually doing a collegiate sculling championship here, where we'll have a points trophy just for the sculling events at the end of the day, which has always, the overall points trophy has generally always favored the sweep heavy teams. So this year, the scull heavy teams having an opportunity to really put their mark on the Dad Vail Regatta. Here in this men's varsity quad, we have in lane 1, Penn State, lane 2 is Dominican, lane 3, and check out how far in front they are, is Clarkson as they hit 1,000 meters in this one. And next to Clarkson is the boat from Oklahoma City in lane 5, or lane 4 rather, and then lane 5 is Delaware.
Yeah, that's right. And you mentioned the championship that is going on within the Dad Vail Regatta. We have already 73 entries. So we're really excited about the amount of scullers that are coming out to have their own championship within the Dad Vail Regatta. This is a very, very exciting event that we hope only grows in years to come. And we are seeing some great performances here. We've seen some amazing scullers, some incredible athletes out here, really paving the way for this championship that we are inaugurating, I suppose. I'm trying to think of a better word. Introducing to the Dad Vail Regatta this year, already with 73 entries. That's incredible. And we are looking now at the quads. As you can see, we will do our best to get the drones in the water again, give you some better margins. But these quads really clipping along. I'm going to try to get some numbers for you. But again, keep in mind that these move as fast as an 8 at full speed. So a lot of times a quad can sit right next to an 8 at full speed and definitely hang on, hold on to their own. So if not beat them. I've seen a lot of quads actually be quite a bit faster than some 8s at full speed if the athletes are roughly evenly matched, of course.
Yeah, so in the time trial yesterday, this boat from Clarkson did have the fastest time, but only by about 5 seconds or less over the boat from Oklahoma City. So you're seeing here, and I got to commend the Clarkson team here. It's the only team that has had a consistent uniform across all boats. Every single Clarkson rower I've seen is wearing one of those yellow hats. So it must be a little bit of team pride. And obviously that wins points with this broadcaster, as we've already discussed. But Clarkson here looking really strong in this men's varsity quad. Definitely left something on the table in the time trial yesterday, because we're seeing them totally open up the advantage in this one.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. You are always quick to pick up on the fashion choices. I guess looking good is half the battle. And boy, is this Clarkson crew looking really, really good. In the background there, we do see Oklahoma City and Delaware. And then we have Dominican and Penn State in lanes 2 and 1. So really good job here. Again, this Oklahoma crew in the background there in lane 4 is the first time racing this lineup, actually, and there are 2 brothers in the stern pair, so that's kind of fun. Get to row with your brother. Fun or... That's true. That is true. We'll ask them afterwards, depending on how this race goes.
This is really impressive. I mean, you talked about how fast these quads are going. Just look at the speed in this boat. This is one of the fastest boats I think we've seen on the river today. This men's varsity quad from Clarkson has just been roaring down this race course at an astronomical speed, and it's really cool to see because again I felt like we just started talking about this race. We picked it up a little bit further along, but man, they got down the race course quick.
Yeah, they're already rowing at a 37 here and making it look really easy. The blade work here looks beautiful. They've clearly spent some time taking some strokes together in this boat before, making it look really great. And what a race this is shaping up to be. Lanes 2 and 4, Dominican and Oklahoma City, with Dominican taking the lead over Oklahoma City in the last few strokes. What an exciting finish there. We've seen a lot of really great races and a lot of upsets, I suppose you could say. Lead changes, I will say. Upsets, we're not really sure, but lead changes in the last few strokes of these races. So it's been a very exciting